Here's walking in from the front door. The windows aren't terrible, but I would probably say they're what, 20, 30 years old. This is the living room. Walk into the first bedroom. It definitely has that ugly office feel. Oh. And you guys have a closet. Here's bedroom 2. It's a little bit smaller than the first bedroom. But then it has, pretty decent sized walk-in closet. Definitely needs a little bit of paint. So this bedroom is all as large as the first one. So these are very large bedrooms. I did lift up the ceiling, and it does have insulation right above it. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's insulation right above it. Some of these drop ceilings will literally just be drop ceilings and then have drywall above it, so it's easy to remove, but those are all insulated. We come into the kitchen. I will say that they staged this very well. Looks like at some point there is some water damage here. The cabinets are definitely pretty old. I mean, I think you can make do for a few years, but the cabinets are definitely going to need to be replaced as they are old. Let's see here. That looks pretty clean down here. No clue what that is. Yeah. Stove looks like it's in pretty good shape. Bathroom. Just a standing shower. You got a little bit of a slope coming down this way. I mean, it could be nothing. It could be just settling from how old the house is. Shower just looks like it needs a good cleaning, and that's fine. Not really sure what's going on in here. Here's the laundry room. So when I spoke to the listing agent, she told me that there's access from both sides. So technically you can make the laundry room available for both units if you guys wanted to provide washer and dryer. You could even put like coin operated washer and dryers in here. And then they could use this door here, and then this tenant could use this door. However, the electricity runs from unit 1 for this room, so you would have to then figure that out. Here's the box for this main unit, and just so you guys know, I had to fight a big ass spider to get to it. The outside, the roof looks like it's in pretty good shape. The gutters do not have caps on it, so they are going to need to be cleaned quite often. If not, you're going to have more water problems. Looks like it's got oak plank siding which as long as you keep that painted and taken care of, pretty much last forever. Yeah, the siding's in really good shape, the roof's in good shape. So this is where I'm confused, because here it looks like you have two separate water meters, which I was told there wasn't. I think that's the water meters. Because then your consumers meters are right here, which has got two separate consumers meters. It does have a handicap entrance for the main floor, or again, this is the door that goes into that laundry room, so that could be shared access if you decide that's what you want to do. That makes sense. So that in the house is where we seen water damage, and it looks like they sprayed foamed to fix the problem. That door right there. Yeah, the gutters are in really bad shape. Well, they're in good shape, but they all need to be cleaned out. And it looks like at some point they had water damage here, and they just kind of, I don't know, it kind of looks like they just put a bunch of spackle there to cover a hole. Kind of the same thing here. They put some like sheeting and then spray foam to cover it up. Then here's the backyard. Not exactly sure where the line runs, but it looks like it's about right here, and it runs, I'm guessing right before that tree out there, and then to the road. Here's the garage. It's a 2-car garage. Go check and see if somebody's here. No. Are they? No. Looks like you got a few birds' nests back here.
I don't like that it's not petitioned though.
Here's the basement. It's in way better shape than the last triplex. At least I should say the entrance.
Spiders.
Well, all right. So it has 2 water softeners down in this part. So there must be 2 different accesses to the basement. There's one that's from unit 1, and there's one that's here. But all in all, I mean, everything actually looks fairly good here. Actually, maybe I'm lying. I mean, we have some cracks here, but that could just be a quick mortar fix.
It looks like they've already started replacing it.
Then you got some here.
A little bit of wetness here.
And with as much rain as we've got here in Michigan the last couple days,
It doesn't look bad.
it's actually pretty dry.
Can I ask where the furnaces are?
Here's the second access to the basement. Definitely something out of a Criminal Minds episode. So maybe we will lift that board out. me see your phone. Definitely can't shake your phone to turn the flashlight on. Alright, fellas, let's try this. Okay. Apparently you have to be cal-sized to get down here. Oh, hell. So it is quite damp down here. Here looks like your second box or another box. It's damp just in certain spots. That hot water heater is huge. That's bigger than what we have in our house.
Is that share or is that just?
No, there's 2 hot water heaters. But unless I'm crazy, the furnace is only, there's only 1 furnace. Both these look fairly new. I'm wondering if the upstairs just have split furnaces. I mean, overall, I'm not an expert in brick and mortar. Yeah, that's the sub pump. What are your thoughts?
Not bad. I think it has some good potential. It needs a little bit of work, but nothing too major.
Yeah, I definitely think it's, I mean, it could be turnkey right now. You probably could, we agreed that 1050 easy, but most likely could get 1100 for the bottom one. Obviously we can't see the upstairs. And then you got to figure out what you want to do with the laundry room. The garage, you could just easily put a partition in the middle, split that off as storage, or
Just leave it as is.
leave it as is and just allow one unit or another and just include that into the rent. It's got a decent sized yard.
Nice size yard.
And like, I can't remember if I said this, but yeah, you could rent the downstairs as is right now, or you could put a couple grand into it and just fix up a few things. The only major concern is kind of the cobbling they've done on the roof. However, Kale can definitely give you a little bit of a more expertise in figuring out what that's going on, because there was leaking in a few different spots, and it looks like it was some, what do you call that, like landlord special, I guess.
Repaired.
Repairs instead of like a professional and going about it and doing it the right way.